Federal lawsuit is now calling the state's voter records into question.
The Justice Department is suing the state and the state's election board for allegedly failing to maintain an accurate voter list. The DOJ says North Carolina violated a law by using a state voter registration form that didn't require voters to provide information like a driver's license or the last 4 digits of a social security number. The lawsuit echoes some of the same claims made by Republican Jefferson Griffin made in his unsuccessful attempt to overturn the results of the 2024 election for a state Supreme Court seat won by Democratic Justice Allison Riggs. Neither the state nor the Board of Elections has responded to the lawsuit at this time.